Once upon a time, in a village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, lived a woman known as the Wise Woman. She wasn't called that because she knew every answer. In fact, there were many things she didn't know. But her name came from the fact that when she didn't have the answer to something, instead of pretending to be wise, she would honestly say, "I don't know, but let us find out together." And so people would come to her with their problems, knowing that she would help them find the answers within themselves. Now one day, while gathering herbs by the lake, the Wise Woman met an old friend. "Where are you off to with such a serious look on your face?" asked the Wise Woman. "I'm on my way to see the king," replied her friend. "He summoned me because his daughter is sick and no medicine is helping her. The royal healers say she has only one chance to live, to drink from the magic calabash. It is said that whoever drinks from this calabash will live for 1,000 years, but the king doesn't know where to find it." The Wise Woman fell into deep thought. She didn't know where the magic calabash was, but she didn't want to disappoint her friend. So she said, "I don't know where the magic calabash is, but I think someone in the village might know. Let us go and ask the oldest woman in the village." So they went to the oldest woman in the village and asked her if she knew where the magic calabash was. "I don't know where the magic calabash is," she said, "but I'm sure the woman who lives at the end of the rainbow bridge does. She is very wise and perhaps she can help." The Wise Woman and her friend looked at each other. They both knew that there wasn't anyone particularly wise living at the end of the rainbow bridge. In fact, they knew that the person who lived there was known for boasting and being quite foolish. But since they had no other leads, they decided to go and ask him anyway. When they got to the man's house, he wasn't home, so they sat down on a nearby rock to wait. Soon he came home, and upon seeing the Wise Woman, he said, "Ah, you're here to ask me for advice, aren't you? Well, come inside, come inside. Let me tell you how foolish you are and how wise I am." And so he brought them inside and told them many stories about his supposed wisdom. The Wise Woman listened patiently until he finally stopped talking. Then she said, "You may be very wise, as you say, but I'm afraid you're not going to be able to help me this time." And she explained to him why she was there. "Oh, the magic calabash," he said. "I know exactly where it is. It's in the hands of a very dangerous ogre. Only someone pure of heart can get past his fiery breath and boiling water. Someone who is humble and kind can avoid his attacks and reach the magic calabash." As soon as the man finished speaking, the Wise Woman knew what she had to do. While he was boasting, she had noticed a change in his eyes. It was the same look that she saw in her own reflection when she told a white lie to protect a bird that a hunter had caught. She realized that the man wasn't as wise as he thought he was. He had tried to trick her, and was trying to trick her friend into going to the ogre's lair so that he could boast about his bravery. With a heavy heart, the Wise Woman told the man, "I believe you are a good person, but you are not the person I'm looking for. Thank you for your help." She turned to her friend and said, "I'm afraid we must go our separate ways. You know what you must do, my friend. I will go find the king and tell him there is no magic calabash." Her friend understood. She hugged the Wise Woman and said, "Thank you for everything. May your wisdom guide you always." And with that she left to go see the king. Meanwhile, the Wise Woman walked towards the forest, pondering the man's words. What did he mean when he said only someone pure of heart could get past the ogre's fiery breath and boiling water? She thought and thought, and then she smiled. She knew just who to ask. Deep in the forest lived a young woman who was known for her kindness. The Wise Woman found her and asked if she would help. Together they went to the ogre's lair. When the ogre attacked them with his fiery breath and boiling water, the young woman closed her eyes tight and thought of all the good in the world. The ogre's magic couldn't hurt her. She reached the magic calabash and drank from it. Sure enough, she felt 1,000 years of life surging through her veins. The Wise Woman smiled. She had found the answer. Sometimes the greatest wisdom comes from knowing what you don't know and having the humility to find those who do.